There are good stories all around us, from the foothills of the Wasatch to remote villages around the world. People giving their time, heart, and intelligence to change lives and make a difference. A group of Utah young adults have sacrificed an entire year of local training and service just for the opportunity to give 2 weeks of their lives to travel to Kenya and give of themselves. They're members of the Utah-based Youthlinc humanitarian outreach program.
What a great idea to involve young people in international service, but how important it is that they have a background in local service. It really takes the local service experience for them to grasp what truly making a difference means. I could see just the impact on my own daughter of serving locally and then just traveling internationally and interacting with people who were in a state of poverty, and seeing how deeply felt that was to her and how she already had developed kind of some strategies for how you should handle that just right out of the chute.
Being a team leader, I kind of see from the very beginning of that first meeting, and these wide-eyed kids, and they wonder what they've got themselves into, and then once we're actually in country, and just being able to sit back at times and just watch them, and then listen to them talk at our reflections at night, and just see how it affects them.
It just changed me completely and sort of taught me that service is just the most fulfilling act in the world. What I learned from these people is that joy doesn't come through the materialistic lifestyle that we all think it comes from, but it comes from turning your efforts to being kind and bonding and just showing love for others.
If someone's willing to work this hard to make a difference in their own community and an international site that they have no connection to at all, there's got to be some kind of recognition for it.
So there are lots of scholarships and awards available to recognize students for athletics or for academic proficiency, but there isn't a lot out there recognizing service. And so what this award does is it really promotes being engaged in service. I really valued doing service and making that a part of my everyday life. But it was really a great thing to have that recognized and to feel supported in that work. It just kind of bolsters you up and makes you know, yep, I'm on the right path. And then you continue to seek out different things. So my work with Youthlinc has been instrumental in the work that I've continued to do throughout the rest of my life so far.
4 nights a week. I was with different refugee families, and I was helping run a program after school with the IRC, and I was like, oh, there's such a huge need, and we have all these amazing kids here that want to help but don't know how to help, and didn't even know that there was refugee families to help. And so I kind of started talking to Judy about that, and she was like, you could see her wheels turning, and she sparked me and was like, well, let's do something. We have a captive audience. We have people that want to help. What can we do? And that kind of started the whole real life situation.
So I was a peer mentor for some refugee and low-income kids going to my school, and so I helped them with their homework and studying, and also we learned a bunch of life skills for the future that I learned a lot too. It gave me a sort of realization of how much of an impact just having a friendly face walking down the hall can be.
With our service year program, we were doing a really great job at engaging high school students, but we wanted to find a better way to pull in students across Utah, maybe just a little bit older. We build out an academic focus for the GCL trip, where they're thinking about deeper problems and deeper projects.
When you boil it down, it's the mission, and it's to create lifetime humanitarians. That umbrella is so big, and the idea of what a humanitarian is such a beautiful thing. A humanitarian is someone who cares deeply about the other people that they interact with, whether that be their immediate communities or communities they may not even have met. A humanitarian is someone who cares deeply about the environment, about the world, about everything that affects the human experience on this planet. And so everything that we do ties back to that mission.
The world has changed in the last 20 years, and we live in a global world where what is happening on another continent matters deeply to especially this upcoming generation. They care about the world they live in, and they care about figuring out how to impact it and solving problems and connecting with people.
It's never going to be a mission that's going to be fulfilled, because this is the type of thing that develops human beings into much better human beings. And so I have nothing but optimism and excitement for what the future holds for what Youthlinc's mission can accomplish.